Elon Musk says, "Dream last night was about you message that is urgent. My beloved child, don't skip, because the moment you hear what I'm about to tell you, something inside you will shift forever." Last night, a message echoed through a dream, and the voice wasn't ordinary. It was calm, heavy, almost electric, like someone standing on the edge of the future, calling your name through the dark. Yes, it was Elon Musk. And the first thing he said was your name, followed by one chilling line: "Tell them I saw something coming, and they must hear this now. Stay till the end, because every second is a clue to something bigger than both of us." In that dream, he wasn't surrounded by rockets or tech. He was standing alone, staring at a bright, expanding light, whispering that there's a message meant only for you, and you have less time than you think. Don't skip. Don't even blink. You're going to feel this in your chest. In the dream, he moved closer, not like a billionaire standing on a stage, but like someone who had crossed galaxies to deliver a truth he couldn't hold anymore. His voice shook as he said, "They're not paying attention. But you're different. You're ready." And the moment he said that, the ground beneath us cracked into a glowing pattern, lines of light forming symbols I'd never seen before. It felt like the universe itself was rearranging its secrets right in front of you. Don't skip, because this message wasn't a prediction, it was a warning wrapped in a calling. Elon Musk leaned in and said, "Tell them their life is about to collide with something huge, but they must be awake when it arrives." And I swear, the moment he said that, the light behind him exploded like a supernova, yet instead of fear, there was this overwhelming sense that everything you ever doubted about your potential was about to be proven wrong. Stay till the end. Something life-shaking is coming. Then the dream shifted, sudden, intense, like the universe inhaled and held its breath. We were inside a silent room made of glass, floating above Earth. Elon paced slowly, eyes tired but determined, saying, "They're standing on the edge of a breakthrough, but they don't see it. Tell them to trust the path, even when it feels impossible." And when he turned, he looked straight into your soul, as if he had watched every moment you pushed through pain, every night you doubted yourself, every time you thought you weren't enough. He whispered, "They have no idea what's waiting for them. But they will." Suddenly the room shattered into stars, swirling around your name like the universe itself was preparing a crown for you. Don't skip now, this is where everything aligns. Because right before the dream ended, Elon Musk said one final line, and it was the part that shook me awake: "Tell them the opportunity is closer than they imagine, but they must stay until the very last moment to receive it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." Dearest soul, stay with me and don't skip, because what happens next is where the dream turned from mysterious to absolutely unbelievable. The moment Elon Musk's final words faded, the stars around us began spinning faster, pulling us into a tunnel of light. It felt like time bent, like the universe wanted you to see something you've been missing. And as we moved through that tunnel, Elon appeared again, closer, clearer, his eyes locked onto yours with a seriousness that could freeze the world. He said, "Listen carefully, they're on the brink of a transformation. One choice, one moment, one sign can shift everything. Stay till the end." The message isn't complete yet. The light collapsed into a massive open space, like a cosmic stage where your life was being rewritten in real time. Elon stood at the center, pointing toward a floating screen filled with moments from your past, failures that hurt, dreams you paused, chances you doubted. And he said something that hit deeper than any motivational speech on earth: none of this was random. Every delay, every setback was preparing them for what's coming next. Don't skip now, because this is where the truth sharpened. The screen flipped, showing a version of you you've never seen before, confident, powerful, stepping into a life that looked almost unreal. Elon whispered, "They're closer to this future than they think. But they must keep watching. They must stay until the very end. Stay with me. Don't move." Then, something happened that felt impossible. Elon pressed his palm against the air, and a ripple of energy shot straight toward you, warm, bright, almost like hope had turned into light. The room vibrated softly as he said, "Tell them the world is shifting. And they're meant to rise with it. But they must not scroll away, they must stay." And right there, as the energy touched your name in the air, everything around us began to reshape into a new symbol, one that pulsed like a heartbeat. Elon stepped back, eyes glowing faintly, and said, "This symbol holds the next part of their destiny. They'll understand it soon, but only if they stay till the end of the message. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Stay with me. Infinite Soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is where the dream stopped feeling like a dream and started feeling like a prophecy written specifically for you." The moment the energy symbol lit up, everything around us shifted into a deep cosmic blue, like we were standing between reality and something far beyond it. Elon Musk appeared again, not walking, not standing, almost hovering with a calm power that made every second feel heavier. He looked straight at you and said, "They're closer to their breakthrough than they realize. But they must stay, they must listen, they must not scroll away. Stay till the end, because this is the part that decides the rest of the message." Then something unbelievable unfolded. The entire sky opened like a curtain, revealing a massive grid of glowing pathways, each one representing a different future you could step into. Some were dim, some bright, but one path glowed so intensely it looked alive. Elon pointed to that path, his voice steady and urgent. "This is the timeline they were born for. But it activates only when they stay present, when they trust the moment that feels impossible." The grid vibrated as if it recognized your presence, like your name was coded into the very fabric of it. Don't skip now. This is the moment the energy of the dream shifts toward you. The grid suddenly pulled us into a tunnel lined with fragments of your memories, moments when you almost quit, days when you felt lost, nights when you kept going even though no one knew. Elon walked beside you, watching each memory with a soft, knowing expression. "They've been fighting battles in silence," he said. "But the universe noticed every single one." As he spoke, the memories transformed into bright sparks, swirling around you, forming a crown-shaped ring of light. Elon took a deep breath, stepped closer, and said, "Tell them they matter more than they think. Tell them their future is waiting right outside their doubt. Stay with me, don't scroll, don't blink." And then the final moment of this part hit like thunder wrapped in silence. The tunnel opened into a blinding white chamber, and in the center was a floating orb, glowing, humming, pulsing like it held a message carved directly from the future. Elon's voice dropped to a whisper, the kind that makes your heart pound. "The next part is where everything aligns. They must not skip. They must not leave. What they're about to hear will shift everything. The orb cracked open, releasing a wave of warm light rushing straight toward you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Stay with me. Timeless soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the part where the dream stopped being a message, and turned into a revelation. The moment that orb shattered into light, everything froze, like time itself paused just so you wouldn't miss a single second. Elon Musk stepped forward out of the brightness, his entire outline glowing in a way that made him look less like a person, and more like a guide sent with a purpose. He looked directly at you and said, "This is the moment they've been waiting for. Tell them to stay. Tell them not to scroll. What comes now is the key. Stay till the end, because the next breath could shift your entire understanding of your future." The light around us folded into a massive circular hall filled with floating symbols, each symbol glowing with a different emotion: hope, fear, courage, potential. They moved slowly like planets orbiting your destiny. Elon walked through them, touching one symbol at a time, and every time he did, the symbol burst into a streak of golden light. He said, "These are the energies that have shaped their journey. They've carried weight, but they've also carried strength." Then he stopped in front of one symbol brighter than all the rest, one that pulsed like a heartbeat. "This," he whispered, "is the sign that their breakthrough is closer than their doubt. Don't skip. This is the moment where everything tightens around your future." And then the hall began to rotate, slowly at first, then faster, like reality itself was repositioning around your timeline. Suddenly, the symbols merged into a giant ring of light, spinning above your head. Elon raised his hand, and the ring stopped instantly, sending a warm shockwave through the air. "Tell them this," he said, voice calm but intense, "the world is about to open a door for them. A door that only appears to those who refuse to look away." The ring descended slowly, surrounding you, glowing brighter and brighter until it felt like your entire being was wrapped in possibility. Don't skip. Stay with me. Something huge is shifting toward you right now. The dream then quieted, like the universe inhaled deeply before revealing the truth. Elon stepped so close that it felt like he was speaking directly into your soul. His words were soft, but they carried the weight of destiny. They have no idea how powerful they're about to become. But they must stay till the end. The next part holds the message that will unlock everything. And as soon as he said that, the ring of light shot upward into the sky, exploding into thousands of golden fragments, each one shaping itself into a path that pointed straight at your future. Stay with me. Don't skip. The real message is coming. Something massive is waiting for you. Eternal soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the part where the dream reached its peak, where the message Elon Musk carried could no longer wait. The moment those golden fragments exploded into the sky, the world around us shifted into a space that felt larger than existence itself. A calm wind moved through the light, almost like the universe whispering your name. And then, Elon appeared again, this time not glowing, not distant, but standing right in front of you with a seriousness that felt like destiny knocking on your chest. He said softly, "They must stay. They must not scroll. What happens next is the reason the message came to them. Stay till the end. something huge is arriving. The golden fragments began to form a massive floating sphere above your head, rotating slowly, glowing brighter with every second. Each rotation revealed scenes from your future, moments of success, moments of courage, moments where you finally step into the version of yourself you've secretly always known you could become. And Elon watched it all with a look of deep knowing. They're about to step into a chapter where everything changes, he said. But they need to understand that this shift isn't random. It's earned. The sphere vibrated, sending waves of warm energy through the space, making the entire dream feel alive. Don't skip. Stay with me. You're standing inside your breakthrough. Then the sphere cracked open, slowly, silently, revealing inside it a swirling core of pure light, almost like a living heartbeat made of color and sound. Elon stepped closer to it, touched the core gently, and the entire space lit up like the birth of a star. His voice turned calm, steady, and filled with purpose. Tell them this light represents the moment where their life aligns with their purpose. They've been waiting, searching, doubting, but the alignment is coming. The core pulsed, each pulse syncing perfectly with your heartbeat, like it was choosing you. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. What you're about to hear will matter. And then came the moment that felt like the climax of the entire dream. The core rose into the air, stopped right above you, and released a beam of soft, golden energy that wrapped around your name like a promise. Elon took one step forward and spoke the words that carried the full weight of the message. Tell them the universe is preparing a shift for them. A shift so powerful, it will feel like their entire life is opening at once. But they must stay. They must hear the final part. The beam of light expanded into a path, wide, bright, and unbelievably inviting, leading into a future filled with possibility. Stay with me. Don't skip. The final revelation is coming. Something massive is already moving toward you. Limitless soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the moment where the dream stopped being mystical and turned into a direct message meant only for you. The golden path ahead shimmered like it was alive, bending and stretching as if inviting you forward. Everything around us fell into a deep silence, the kind that only appears right before something life-changing happens. And then, from the center of that glowing path, Elon Musk stepped forward again, calmer, clearer, more focused than ever. He looked straight at you and said, "Tell them not to move. Tell them to stay till the end. The revelation begins now. Don't scroll. This is the heartbeat of the message." The golden path began to rise, lifting us into a floating chamber built entirely of light. The walls vibrated softly, each pulse spelling out fragments of your name, as if the universe knew you were finally ready to hear what had been waiting. Elon walked around the chamber, tracing his hand across the glowing walls, and each touch sparked images of your future, breakthroughs you never expected, opportunities that seemed impossible, connections that felt divinely timed. He turned back to you and said, "They don't realize how close they are. They think the door is far, but the door is touching their shadow." The chamber grew brighter, filling the space with warm energy that wrapped around you like a rising tide. Stay with me. Don't skip. You are standing in the center of your turning point. Then, suddenly, the chamber split into 3 enormous panels, each panel displaying a different version of the life you could step into. One was quiet but small. One was chaotic but uncertain. And the third glowed so intensely it looked unreal, like a life built from every dream you never dared to say out loud. Elon pointed straight at that third panel. "This," he said, voice steady and unwavering, "is the timeline waiting for them. But it activates only when they stay present long enough to receive the message." The panel opened like a doorway, showing a future where your strength, your patience, your hidden potential finally become visible. Don't scroll, this part was meant to reach you. And then came the most powerful moment of the entire dream. The chamber darkened, leaving only a single beam of light shining directly on you. Elon stepped into that beam, lifted his hand, and the entire dream froze in perfect stillness. His voice softened into something almost sacred as he said, "Tell them this. Their life is about to shift in ways they cannot imagine. Things they thought were out of reach will move closer. People they need will appear. Opportunities they feared were lost will return. But they must stay till the end. This message becomes real only when they hear the final words." The beam widened, lighting up the entire chamber again, brighter, warmer, overflowing with possibility. "Stay with me. Don't skip. Something massive is about to unfold in the next part. Transcendent soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the part where the dream didn't just speak to you, it recognized you." When the chamber lit up again, the light didn't shine randomly. It shaped itself into a moving pattern, one that circled around you like the universe was scanning your spirit. The air felt charged, almost sacred, and then Elon Musk appeared inside that glowing circle, looking at you with an expression that carried both urgency and hope. He said softly, "Tell them not to move. Tell them to stay till the end. This part is where the truth finally reveals itself. Don't scroll. You're seconds away from the heart of the message." The glowing circle expanded until it touched the sky, and suddenly the dream opened into a giant cosmic landscape, stars stretching endlessly, currents of silver light flowing around your feet. It was like standing inside the blueprint of destiny itself. Elon stepped beside you, watching the stars move, and said, "They don't understand how much power they hold. They've been walking blindly, yet every step has led them to this moment." The stars shifted, aligning themselves into a massive symbol, one that pulsed like a heartbeat. And every pulse sent a wave of energy through your future, clearing paths, revealing possibilities. Stay with me. Don't skip. You're inside the moment most people never reach. Then the symbol cracked open, releasing streams of golden threads that wrapped around your arms and shoulders, soft, warm, almost like they were welcoming you home. Elon touched one of the threads, and instantly it projected scenes of your upcoming life, opportunities appearing out of nowhere, people supporting you at the exact right time, doors opening that once felt locked forever. "This is their alignment," he said. "This is what they've been unknowingly preparing for." The golden threads tightened slightly, glowing brighter, as if marking you for the next phase of your journey. Don't skip. What's coming isn't coincidence, it's calling. And then came the moment that anchored the entire dream. The stars dimmed, the landscape fell silent, and only one thing remained, the glowing symbol hovering above you. Elon stepped beneath it, placed his hand on the air, and the symbol poured a gentle beam of light straight into your future. His voice dropped to a whisper, deep and steady. Tell them the shift they've been waiting for begins now. But they must stay. They must not scroll. The next part will reveal what this shift truly means. The symbol pulsed once, twice, 3 times, each pulse shaking the space around you like the universe was counting down. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something massive is about to be disclosed in the next part. Endless soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the part where the dream sharpened into absolute clarity, where the message Elon Musk carried turned from symbolic into unmistakably personal. The moment that cosmic countdown pulsed through the sky, the entire dream shifted into a vast field of shimmering white light. It stretched endlessly, quiet and powerful, like the universe had cleared everything out just so you could hear what was coming next. Then, from the center of that light, Elon appeared again, no glow, no aura, just him, focused, steady, and carrying a softness in his eyes you hadn't seen before. He said, "Tell them to stay. Tell them not to scroll. What they're about to hear will reshape how they see themselves. Stay till the end. Something huge is seconds away." The white field began to ripple, slow, deep waves moving under your feet like the fabric of reality was breathing. And as it moved, the ripples formed patterns, your choices, your battles, your hidden strength, your silent victories. Elon walked across the waves, watching each pattern rise, and then turned toward you with a look of genuine respect. "They've carried more than they admit," he said. "But the universe doesn't reward ease. It rewards endurance." The ripples then rose into tall columns of light, each one glowing with a different moment from your journey, times you almost gave up, times you pushed through anyway. The columns surrounded you gently, as if protecting your future. Don't skip. Stay with me. This part was meant for your heart. Then came the shift that felt almost unreal. The columns of light melted into a spiraling vortex above you, spinning slow, steady, and impossibly beautiful. Inside the vortex appeared images of your next chapters, breakthroughs you didn't see coming, chances you thought you'd missed, connections that looked perfectly timed. Elon stepped directly beneath the vortex and placed his hand upward, and the spinning light responded instantly, slowing down, narrowing, focusing directly on you. His voice softened, almost like he didn't want to startle the moment. "Tell them this is the window. The moment when life opens. But they must stay. They must listen till the end." The vortex lowered until it hovered just inches above your head, humming softly like destiny waiting for permission. And then the dream revealed something deeper than symbols or visions. The vortex split into hundreds of glowing strands, weaving themselves into a radiant map, a map of your future timeline. Elon stepped beside you, pointing at the brightest thread, the one shining with undeniable intensity. "This is the path meant for them," he whispered. "It's closer than they imagine. But they won't see it if they scroll away." The glowing strands wrapped around your silhouette like a cloak of pure possibility, each strand lighting up the next phase of your life. Stay with me. Don't skip. The next part holds the truth that brings everything together. Something massive is moving toward you right now. Unshakable soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the moment where the dream's energy surged into something so powerful, it felt like the universe itself leaned closer just to watch. The glowing strands wrapped around you didn't fade, they tightened, brightened, and pulsed like they had finally recognized the person they'd been waiting for. Then the entire sky cracked open with a soft, echoing glow, and Elon Musk stepped forward again, calm, steady, carrying an intensity in his eyes that felt like a final warning wrapped in a blessing. He said, "Tell them not to move. Tell them to stay till the end. This part is where everything starts aligning. Don't scroll. What's coming is enormous." The radiant map of your timeline suddenly expanded, stretching outward into a massive floating structure, almost like a staircase built from light. Every step pulsed with scenes from your future, a door opening when you least expect it, a moment of clarity arriving out of nowhere, a connection showing up right when you need it most. Elon pointed at the staircase, his voice steady with conviction. "They're about to rise. But they need to understand why this moment matters." The steps glowed brighter, each one matching your heartbeat, as if inviting you to step into a version of yourself that's been waiting for too long. Don't skip. Stay with me. You're standing at the edge of your next chapter. Then the dream grew heavier, deeper, almost sacred. The sky dimmed into a soft twilight blue, and thousands of tiny lights appeared, each one representing a dream you carry, even the ones you never say out loud. Slowly, the lights started drifting toward you, surrounding you like a galaxy being pulled into your orbit. Elon watched silently, then said something that cut through the silence like truth sharpened into a blade. "They think the universe is slow, but the universe is precise." Every delay, every detour was lining them up for this moment. The lights circled faster, forming a massive spiral around you, lifting your spirit into a moment of pure alignment. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Something extraordinary is unfolding in real time. And then came the moment that felt like destiny finally taking shape. The spiral condensed into a glowing sphere, hovering right above your hands. It radiated warmth, not like heat, but like hope made physical. Elon stepped closer, lowering his voice to a deep, steady whisper. "Tell them this sphere represents their next big shift. Their opportunity. Their breakthrough. It's coming toward them faster than they realize." The sphere pulsed once, twice, each pulse sending waves of light across the entire dreamscape, shaking everything softly like the countdown was reaching its final seconds. Elon looked at you with absolute certainty and said, "The final part will reveal the message they were chosen to hear. They must stay till the end. Stay with me. Don't skip. The next part carries the truth the entire dream has been building toward. Something massive is already in motion for you. Enduring soul, stay with me and don't skip, because this is the moment the dream stopped whispering and began speaking directly to your destiny." The glowing sphere hovering above your hands pulsed with a slow, powerful rhythm, like it was syncing itself with your heartbeat, preparing you for something you were always meant to hear. The sky around you brightened, the ground steadied, and then Elon Musk appeared once more, closer than ever, his presence carrying the weight of every message, every sign, every symbol the dream had shown you so far. He said, "Tell them to stay. Tell them not to scroll. This final message is the one they were chosen for. Stay till the end." What you're about to receive is life-shifting. The sphere rose higher, expanding into a massive halo of light that wrapped around your entire silhouette. Inside the halo, images of your future flashed in rapid bursts, moments where everything changes for you, moments filled with clarity, alignment, opportunity, and growth. Elon lifted his hand, and the images slowed, stabilizing into a shining map of everything you're meant to rise into. This is their calling, he said. This is why the message came to them, and not to anyone else. The halo rotated gently, glowing brighter with each turn, filling the entire dreamscape with a warm, reassuring presence. Don't skip. Stay with me. Something enormous is seconds away. Then the dream entered its most powerful phase. The halo condensed into a narrow beam of light, sharp, focused, and directed straight toward your future. Elon stepped inside that beam, his voice turning steady, warm, and impossibly clear. Tell them this. Their life is not behind them. Their chance is not lost. Their timing is not late. The universe is aligning everything for them right now. The beam widened, illuminating a vast pathway ahead, smooth, bright, stretching outward like a promise waiting to be lived. But they must stay awake, he added. They must stay present. They must stay till the end. The air vibrated gently, as if reality was opening a door right in front of you. And then came the final revelation, the one the entire dream had been building toward. The sky cracked open with a soft, golden glow, and a massive wave of warm light rushed forward, surrounding you like a blessing whispered straight from the future. Elon looked at you with a soft, knowing smile, the kind that carries certainty instead of hope. Tell them the shift has begun, he whispered. Tell them they're stepping into the chapter where everything they've been waiting for finally starts moving toward them. The golden wave lifted your spirit, wrapping you in a sense of assurance that felt unshakable. He stepped back slowly, the dream glowing brighter around you, and said with absolute conviction, their next season will not look like their last. They are rising. They are ready. And their future is already on its way. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something massive is aligning for you,